That is, of course, critics say, again, the iron grip on the market by monopolies is the reason behind the baby formula shortage. Yes. CommonDreams. Again, this isn't a long one, but worsening shortage, right? Why? While Republicans have attempted to lay blame for the crisis with Biden administration, J.D. Scholten, again, it is capitalism is the problem. America needs antitrust. Okay, as David Dayen wrote, 4 companies: Abbott, Reckitt Benckiser, Nestle, and Perrigo control nearly 90% of the baby formula market. All right, again, this is CommonDreams. Any disruption with one of their products would be magnified, whether it's recall for Similac or the ability to source ingredients. Few companies in the market relying on the same sources creates a much more fragile supply chain. Matt Stoller, shout out to Matt Stoller, talking about this as well. 6 states are seeing shortages of more than 50%, and stores are limiting purchases to 3 or 4 per customer, with prices surging to $33 a can. Holy shit.
Isn't there also something like a, I don't know,
That's
a
for
bunch
the powder.
of food centers burning? Isn't that a thing as well?
Yeah, but that's...
Isn't that something?
Yeah, the manufacturer. Online, look at that. eBay, $120 per can.
That's ridiculous, dude.
All right, shortages have been linked to a product recall by Similac, right, about the 4 babies. We talked about that. It's also, of course, Abbott, the exclusive supplier for more than half of the nation's women, infants, and children agencies. Okay, that's WIC. That's food stamps.
WIC.
Okay. Yeah. And they can only be reimbursed if they buy the brands that contract with the government. Of course, Abbott's one of them for Similac. So,
yeah.
The INC of America, a trade group that represents Abbott and other manufacturers, warned parents against stockpiling formula. This sounds just like toilet paper in COVID times, right? For feeding infants during the pandemic, there is no shortage in the supply of infant formula coming from manufacturers. Okay, except Enfamil says the shortage is being driven by an 18% surge in demand. Okay, why? Left unsaid by formula manufacturers is their iron grip on the market. Again, where they can control pricing. They spend hundreds of thousands a year to retain their hold on the market. It's a lot more than hundreds of thousands of dollars a year. Come on, Sarah Clee Hood. Let's go. You're a representative. You know better. But she at least is calling it out. $500,000 a year that they spend on lobbying. All right, that's just on WIC. They spend $500,000 a year on lobbying. Wow. Right. In 2018, Trump administration strong-armed Ecuadorian delegates to the UN World Health Assembly out of supporting a resolution to support breastfeeding and to urge governments to counter misleading claims about baby formula. And this is where it gets really weird, is the pushing of baby formula over breastfeeding, over natural. All right. And it goes back decades. Lobbyists for the industry were present at the assembly as CommonDreams. That was kind of weird, right? Trump administration's maneuvers were stage managed by the baby formula industry, which particularly wanted to keep its lock on the developing world. The interests of private monopolists were put ahead of public health and security.
Yep.
Duh. Yeah. Okay. In the U.S., Dr. Stephen Thrasher. Okay. We're going to see a tweet of his next from Northwestern. Corporate-driven baby formula shortage is hitting just as the Republican Party is preparing to roll back the right to abortion care, the majority of which is sought by women who have at least one child and who live in low-income households.
Ugh.
Okay. It's appalling that despite great wealth, U.S. capitalism equals no shortage of money for cops. COVID money went to cops. And money for war. Of course, Congress approved it's not $15 billion. Now it is $40 billion for Ukraine while denying $15 billion for COVID. Now, I know that got shot down in the Senate for now, but of course that'll end up passing and they'll just do it quietly. And again, while people are struggling to pay for food, rent, and baby formula. Can't even get it in the stores.